Mika here at Southwest University Park, joined by Chihuahuas infielder Tyler Greene. Now Tyler, you've played second, you played short, you played third in your career. It seems like you, Brooks Conrad, and Jace Peterson all can get mixed around. Is there a specific position that you're most comfortable with?
Well, I mean, I came up as a shortstop. That's where the position I made my debut. And then kind of once I got up to the big leagues, was kind of tossed around the infield, at some at second, some at third, and that type of versatility just kind of helps your career, helps you prolong in the game a little bit longer.
Right. Now you're from Raleigh, North Carolina, but you played high school ball in Florida, and you were drafted by the Atlanta Braves in the second round, coming out of high school, but you decided to go to Georgia Tech.
Yeah.
What made you decide to play ACC baseball and be a Yellow Jacket?
that was a tough summer. That was a tough decision for me because I grew up a Braves fan.
Okay.
And so I mean, every week, one week I was going to school, the next week I was signing. And
right.
It was back and forth, and when it came down to it, parents had always taught me to value my education, and knowing that I would be able to use baseball to get into a great school like Georgia Tech. Figured I'd take advantage of it and get 3 years of school out of the way before I started this career.
Right. Now you tore up the scene as a freshman coming in at Georgia Tech. What was the biggest adjustment you made from high school to the collegiate level?
Really, it was just getting to see that better play more consistently. I think. I was fortunate enough growing up in South Florida to have good competition growing up through, especially in high school baseball. It's good baseball down there, and I think that helped me a lot, prepared me a lot for what I was going to see at the collegiate level.
Right, and then during that summer, after your freshman campaign, you were selected to wear the red, white, and blue at the Pan American Games. You won silver, and you posted the 4th best batting average in Team USA history. And then you also helped the team lead to the best winning percentage. They went 27-2. What did that mean to you to wear the red, white, and blue?
It was amazing. That was probably one of the best experiences with my baseball career, being able to play for the USA team. And we went over to the Pan American Games in the Dominican Republic to represent the USA. And it was something special to be over there in that kind of environment and that type of atmosphere. It was something really special to have when you're that age, And then I enjoyed every minute of it. Got to meet a great bunch of guys. They're still playing now. I mean, just the level of talent on that team that year was amazing.
Right. And then during your sophomore campaign, you made a change with your defense. You made 31 errors as a freshman, and then you tore it up defensively, making only 11 errors. What prized you when you play the defense?
I mean, that's kind of that. You got to be able to play defense at that position.
Right.
So, I was able to. We had a former player come back that year, Jay Hood, who I think had just gotten out of pro ball at that time, but he was a great shortstop, and I was able to have him around and really talk with him and work with him one-on-one. That was something special that I was able to do that year and helped me out a lot defensively.
Right, and then entering your junior campaign was by far your best season with the Yellow Jackets. You went to the NCAA, you went to the regionals, and you tore up the ACC tournament, and you actually won MVP. What did that mean to you to be the MVP of the ACC tournament?
Oh, it was great. It was just a great thing to add to. I was just happy to be able to play like that, to help out the team to win the conference that year,
right.
The championship during the tournament, and that was just a bonus to what we were able to do that year in the tournament, something that I still have around. I still have it hung in my office, and I still when I came up with the Cardinals, I actually came up with a lot of ACC guys.
Right.
Shane Robinson from Florida State, Jay from Miami, Chris Perez. So we'd always joke around and hassle each other about those days.
Right, absolutely. A little bragging rights sort of thing. Exactly. Now, fun fact for Chihuahuas fans that if you don't know, Nomar Garciaparra, the Boston great shortstop back in the day, also went to Georgia Tech. He also wore the number 5. Yeah. When you were growing up, did you actually kind of model your game a little bit like his, or did you watch him play a little bit?
I got to watch him play a little bit. I kind of grew up like in Cal Ripken.
Right. Okay.
That was kind of the guy I watched growing up as a kid, and kind of Walt Weiss was he was a shortstop for the Braves back then.
Right.
But I know coming into Tech, it was a tradition with the number 5 as a shortstop. Coach Hall actually had 17, which was my high school number.
Okay.
So that was his number. So I figured I wasn't having much of a chance
Right.
to get that number.
Right.
So I went with the traditional 5 and tried to carry on tradition there.
Right. So obviously playing ACC baseball, the crowd, the atmosphere has got to be unbelievable. So one last question before we let you go. What do you think of El Paso? What do you think of this crowd coming to Southwest University Park?
This is amazing. I mean, it's packed every night, but not only is it packed, but I mean, they are into the game. They are in it every pitch, every inning. And especially when the big situations come up, I mean, they're loud. And they're rivaling some of these big league parks that hold 30, 40,000 people. I mean, it's great to be a part of, great to play, and it really motivates us and just creates a unique atmosphere for everybody.
Thank you so much for your time, Tyler.
Yeah, thank you.